Welcome back to another episode of Clothing Culture's Clothing Brief. This is where we bring you the highlights of what's been happening in our industry over the last week. We are back after a week of travels. Last week we had our slideshow on our socials. So if you missed our audio, don't worry, you can still catch up if you hadn't had a chance. And here we are reviewing what happened in this last week while we were catching some fresh air and visiting with clients.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
A great week.
Yeah.
So in this week, our industry is mourning the loss of an industry icon.
Yeah, Giorgio Armani, 91 years old. Thousands gathered at the Milan headquarters to visit his coffin and pay their respects. He's going to be buried in Rivalta along with his family. What an amazing legacy this guy has created. I remember my first Armani jacket I saved up for as a new buyer. I had to have it, and it's sad to see his passing.
It is. I was so amazed by his last collections that walked the runway and feeling how wonderfully they were true to his brand, but yet continued to see evolution in his styles.
Our respects to the family.
Absolutely. Well, Everlane is partnering with an icon who I happen to quite love, Leve, a wonderful Icelandic singer and composer, musician that is multi-talented. They're working together in a collaboration.
Yeah, they're really, again, another brand working to appeal to the younger set, more storytelling, adding in more experiential retail. Laufe is a unbelievable singer.
Oh my gosh, soulful.
Yeah,
so that is I can't wait to see that campaign as it rolls out.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic.
I will eagerly be keeping my eyes wide open for that. We have more shifts in our industry. Madewell, the president, Adrian Lazarus, is stepping down after 2 years of bringing massive transformation to this organization.
She brought menswear into the business, which is great. It's a wonderful brand, and it's great to see that men had the opportunity or are having the opportunity to experience that brand. Also, they expanded retail presence pretty aggressively.
They did.
And so, I think he's taken a lot of pride in the brand's progress, hinted at future endeavors. So maybe the collaboration isn't done. And I think she's really built a fantastic movement forward.
I agree. Another highlight of industry transformation, we've got a new CEO at Stella McCarthy.
Yes, for sure. Tom Mendenhall, he's an industry icon. He was in senior positions at Polo and Double RL. He was CEO at Tom Ford, worldwide director of Gucci. My God, he's a powerhouse. I think Stella McCartney is really excited to see him come on board. They also really interestingly have finalized their buyback from LVMH, where LVMH had a minority stake. So they're a fully independent company now, kind of run by a powerhouse. It's going to be exciting to see what's happening there.
There's some good brand alignment there too with bringing him on board. I understand he's always had a really strong focus on ethical practices in manufacturing and product development, and I know that that's been a real mission for Stella over the years. So it'll be interesting to see what transpires. We are on the cusp of New York Fashion Week, Spring Summer 2026. We know several of our friends that are going to be there. I'm sorry that we're not going to be on the ground bringing some insights, but it looks like it's going to be quite an exciting round of showcases.
Yeah, the season opens with Michael Kors show. There's going to be over 60 shows with names that we all recognize throughout the years: Alexander Wang, Calvin Klein, Christian Siriano, Tory Burch, TB, Ulla Johnson, many others. Then there's a bunch of first-timers, which is going to be really nice. 6397, Amir Taghi, Lee, Mariana McManus, Nardos, Raul Peñaranda.
Yes.
Ritter Dwarmis, SC103, just a real highlight of some really strong emerging talent.
Yeah, so some of those names that are difficult to pronounce to us today because they're emerging.
Will be commonplace.
Exactly. We will know all of
future.
those names here very, very soon.
Yes.
I like that there is a real focus on emergent talent this time. And there's even some no-cost venues that are coming up as well. So they're really focusing on seeing what is new in the industry and how can we invigorate some fresh viewpoints.
Yeah, I think, allowing more of a more organized venue event for the buyers and the attendees are going to be really good to drive future business. So.
That's right. Well, thank you for joining us today on these highlights. If you are looking for a little bit more, don't you worry. You just go on to our long format podcast, Clothing Culture, where you can find very insightful conversations on things that are happening in our industry, insights from industry leaders, and major trends that are impacting various decisions. So we will see you next week, same time, same place. And don't forget to subscribe to stay apprised of upcoming episodes.